All right, we're trying this again. New location. I'm so sorry. So, again, if you all can join and let me know you're here. I had an internet snafu. So, this is a time certainly of going with the flow. And so I'm afraid this is one of those times. We're going to see if I can get y'all back on. Oh, good, Lori. Okay, great. I'm so glad you can see me. Good, good, good. Sorry. I didn't foresee this an internet problem. We have not had that. But here we are. So Lori's here. Lori, it might be us. We're going to do the best we can. And I think we should just go ahead and jump in and let people join as they can. If this, oh, great, Winnie's here. All right, sorry guys, sorry for the snafu. We're gonna keep going and know that this will be on the website and you can come back to this. So anyway, so glad you're here. What I was saying before I was cut off is that these are really hard times where we're really needing to practice radical self-compassion right now. Our nervous systems are being challenged. And so I'm so glad you're here. And I hope that we can all use this time, that when we do feel ourselves coming out of whack, to really use yoga and meditation and these practices to come back again and again. And so we'll be doing some things to do that. And we're going to start with one of my favorites, which is Ego Eradicator. So we'll be starting with a pretty, actually, let me just text two people, make sure that they know that we're back on. If you've got your props handy, that's great. We're making the most of this. Oh, there's Winnie. Okay, good. All right, so Ego Eradicator. I could use it right now. Let's bring the arms up. We're going to make a 60-degree angle with the arms and bring the fingertips into the base of the fingers, and the thumbs are extended. Palms are facing me. And we're sitting up nice and tall. We'll be working with that breath that emphasizes the exhale. So you're pulling the navel back. It's like a snapping back of the navel. So if you're new to this, if you're panting like a dog with your tongue out, and then close the mouth, that's what we're going for. And the gaze is actually taught that you're gazing down towards the tip of the nose, which is a very specific way of gazing. Hi, Libby, welcome. We're starting in with Ego Eradicator. So strong angle with the arms in a 60-degree motion, fingertips drawn into the base of the fingers, and the gaze is at the tip of the nose. We're emphasizing the exhale. And again, if you want to practice panting like a dog with your tongue out and then closing the mouth, you'll really feel how that engages the belly. And that's what we're working towards, is this real strong engagement of the belly. So we're a minute in, we're going to go for 2 more minutes. Gaze is towards the tip of the nose, which is a very specific gaze in that it puts pressure through the optic nerve, is putting pressure on the pituitary gland. So if you can gaze towards the tip of the nose, that's an added bonus. Otherwise, you're looking down towards the floor. Glad you're on, Jen. We're emphasizing the exhale, really activating the navel. If you're on the first days of your cycle, or if you're pregnant or think you might be pregnant, use a long, deep breath instead. It's a really strong breath that is intended to sort of blow off all that steam. It's like it's just cutting through all of what's come before. You guys are doing great. Just 20 more seconds here. Great. Take a great big inhale. Pause at the top of the inhale. Bring the thumbs together to touch. Expand so the fingertips are extending up towards the ceiling. Grow up from your base. If you know root lock, you're squeezing Mula Bandha. Drawing the spine nice and tall. Pause. Reach up. And then exhale and release the hands on down through space. Bring the hands, palms up if you'd like. Let's take a moment to come inside. So moving inward to that inwardly reflective place. Notice what that enlivened in you. Might start to feel more parts of yourself coming online. Might start to notice that little bit of tingle in the fingers and hands, perhaps the cheeks. Feel all that vitality inside. We'll place our hands on our belly and just connect there. We've really invigorated the belly with that breath. See if you can connect now to your belly, which is this strong part of ourselves that is connected to our will, our sense of personal power. You can feel a little of that personal power. We're using a seed sound ram to vibrate the belly. Ram vibrates the third chakra, and we'll take an inhale together. Great. Bring the hands now to the heart and breathe into the heart. Feel that connection to this vital part of yourself, this tender part of yourself. We'll be vibrating the heart with the sound yam. These different seed sounds vibrate different parts of our self. We'll be making the sound yam with a deep inhale. Yam. And feel that connection to your own heart. And now placing one hand on the belly and one hand on the heart. Let's connect those two powerful centers. And invite in calm strength. So what I mean by that is you can invite in an image that brings you to calm strength. Or it could be inviting a time that you've felt calm strength. Could be a time you saw it in someone else. Or connecting to something in nature that evokes calm strength. Invite that in. And let's go ahead and bring the hands together at the heart. We'll work with the intention of calm strength today, unless there's something that feels more relevant for you. And if so, bring that in. We'll welcome that and seal it with the sound of Om one time. So take a deep breath in. Om. Good. And one more sound. We'll inhale, sweep the arms up. We're going to create a safe container around us as we release the arms down, and we'll vibrate the crown with the sound NG, like at the end of the word king. So inhale here. Beautiful. All right, let's come to all fours. We'll come to take a tabletop stance. Welcome, Laura. I see you. Who else do we have? Yeah, good to see you, Laura. We're going to be coming to tabletop here and inhaling and arching and exhaling and rounding. So inhale and arch and exhale and round. So coming into our bodies, see if you can really anchor your awareness in the spine. Noticing all those little steps along the spine as you move. Good, and then let's bring the left leg behind us. Extend the left leg long, turn the toes down so there's an internal rotation of the upper inner thigh, and then extend the right arm forward. Try to draw these low ribs in towards the spine and find your breath. We'll take an inhale and extend, and exhale, draw knee to nose. Inhale and extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Good, and we'll release and switch sides. So now the right leg is reaching out behind us. Internally rotate that upper inner thigh, flex through the heel, and extend the left arm. Try drawing the lowest ribs in. Notice how that engages the belly. Find an inhale and exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. And then we'll inhale, reach out. Exhale, draw the elbow to the knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Then once more, inhale and exhale. Good. Let's release and take a down dog. So tuck the toes under and we'll release to down dog. And now I'll start to acknowledge the back body here. Notice what it feels like to be in your down dog, moving this morning. Just notice where you're starting and move in any way that feels good. If you'd like to bend and straighten each knee, feel free. Hi, Lori, glad you're here. And feel that opening in the back body. Let's go ahead and walk the hands back to the feet. Take a forward fold here, let the head go. Enjoy the melting as the head releases to the floor. If you'd like to keep a bend in the knees, feel free. And then we'll roll on up to stand. Let the head be the last to come up. And we're going to have to get a little bit wider frame here, it looks like. Oh, that's not going to do it. Let's do some shoulder rolls. So we'll be rolling the shoulders. And you can inhale, draw the shoulders straight up. Send them straight back, and exhale, drag the shoulder blades together and down. So again, inhaling, shoulders straight up. Send them back and drag them down your back. And one more time, inhale. Send them back and drag them down the back. Good. Let's inhale, sweep the right arm up. Exhale into a side bend. Inhale, switch. And exhale, side bend. Yeah, let's do that once more. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. And then let's get grounded through the feet. So start to bring the weight back into the heels. We'll sink into a chair pose, bringing the weight back. Make sure you can see your toes beyond your knees and connect to your legs. Good. Take a couple breaths here. And welcome in that sense of calm strength. Connect to that visual of calm strength. Connect to your legs. Connect to your belly. And connect to your heart. Take one more inhale. And we'll exhale to rise up. Good. And then let's step to the front of the mat. And we'll begin to move with the breath. As we inhale, sweep arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale into the half fold. And then exhale, step to plank. Let's find that integration of the navel, again, drawing the lowest ribs into the spine. Turn on the thighs, reach them up towards the ceiling. Kneecaps lift as well. Maybe get longer as you draw the sternum forward. And then feel as if you're drawing your hands apart, trying to rip the mat in half. Take an inhale here. And a full exhale, connect to your power, connect to your strength. And one more inhale. And exhale, we'll draw down all the way down to the belly and bring elbows forward. And we'll find Sphinx pose. Draw the chest through the elbows. Bring the curve into the upper spine. And take one more breath now, feeling energy at the heart. Good, and we'll release down, bring the hands by the low ribs and press to down dog. Take a breath here in down dog. And step the right foot forward, we'll take a low lunge. So dropping the back knee down, you can bring the hands up to the thigh or you can sweep them up as you sink into the lunge. Make sure you're protecting the low back, maybe coming out of it a little bit to drop the tailbone down and sinking back in. So you can stay here if you'd like. You can also work to bring a fold in, folding over the front leg. You can use hands on blocks here. For a little bit more balance, you can also draw the hands back and find a little balance as you stretch over the front leg. And let's flow. So we'll inhale forward and exhale back. Once more, inhale forward and exhale back. All right, good. And then let's place the hands down. We'll untuck the back toe and find a twist here, opening up to the right. Big twist. Actually, it doesn't have to be your biggest twist, but just feeling that sense of moving the spine, maybe working to stack the shoulders. And take a big inhale. And exhale, we'll release hands down, step to plank. And you can lower, finding chaturanga or lower to the belly, and take either an up dog or a cobra. And exhale, down dog. And then step the left foot forward. We'll find that low lunge on the left, dropping the back knee down. Hands can come up to the thigh or can sweep the arms up. And working to protect the low back by dropping the tailbone. We'll sink in here. And take a breath. Feels good to be in the body, doesn't it? We'll bring the weight back, the hips draw back, folding over the front leg. You can keep a nice healthy bend in the front knee. You can stay here with hands on the floor or hands on blocks or props, or you can reach the hands back behind you for a little more balance. Now let's inhale, float forward. And exhale, back. Good. Again, inhale forward. And exhale, back. Do that once more. Inhale forward. And exhale back. Good. And then this time we'll come forward. You can untuck the back toes and take a twist. Opening up, extending out in either direction. Maybe stacking that left shoulder over the right. Take an inhale. And then exhale, release hands to the mat, step to plank, and you can lower and find either cobra or up dog. And then exhale, find down dog. Good. Let's take an inhale here through the nose. And then sigh it out through the mouth. Again, inhaling through the nose. And exhale. Good. Let's step forward to meet the hands. Inhale, find a half fold. Exhale and release everything, ragdoll. Inhale, rise up to stand. And exhale, hands to heart. Good. Let's really get in our body as we move. Inhale, feel the air on your skin, sweep arms up. Exhale, open, hearted, fold. Inhale, find the half fold, extending the spine and the crown long. Exhale, step to plank and lower. Finding either cobra or up dog. And then exhale and find down dog. If you like that open mouth exhale, take an inhale through the nose and let everything out. Just release through the mouth. You can even make a sound. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. And then we'll step forward to meet the hands. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Good. Keep that connection to the breath, to the movement. Inhale, sweep arms up. And exhale, float forward. Inhale, find the half fold. And exhale, step to plank and lower. Finding either arc, cobra or up dog. And exhale, down dog. Good. Feel the breath, the full capacity of the inhale. And the full release on exhale. Again, inhale. Let go of whatever's not serving you. Let it roll off the shoulders. Good. And once more, we'll step forward. Inhale, grow the spine long. Exhale and fold. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, hands to heart. Good. Now we'll inhale and sweep the arms up. Exhale, float forward. Inhale, half fold. And exhale, step to plank, lower, find cobra or up dog. And exhale, down dog. So we're moving energy here, starting vigorously, getting the system enlivened, like we're blowing out all of the tension, just letting it move out with the breath and with the movement. We'll step the right foot forward and find crescent pose. So the back heel is lifted. And you can sweep the arms up here. Work that same thing we did in the lunge with the knee dropped. We'll drop the tailbone down and then extend out through that back heel. But keep lifting the pubic bone up towards the navel. You can bring the hands to prayer behind the head for this nice big heart opening. Nice to breathe into the chest. Feel that expansion of the lungs. Inhale, reach arms up, and now exhale, we'll twist open, reaching back with the right hand. Good. And then inhale, return to center. Exhale, we'll release this back heel to the floor. Clasp the hands behind the back. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, we'll fold forward, humble warrior. Arms reach up and over. Good opening for the shoulder. You can keep a strong back leg. And feel the sweetness of this bow, this bowing position. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, release hands to the floor. And we'll step to plank, and you can move through your vinyasa if you'd like, or you can meet in down dog or take a child's pose. Get a full inhale. Let everything out on exhale. And then step the left foot forward, and we'll come into crescent on the other side. So again, do that low back protector move, dropping tailbone, lifting pubic bone, and straightening out through that back heel. Feel the strength of this crescent pose, strong legs. And then you can bring hands behind the head if you'd like, and start to breathe into the heart space, making all this room in the front body, all this room for breath, and have this ability to connect to our own heart. Feel this expansiveness. Good. Inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, we'll twist open, left arm leads. Good. And then inhale, rise back to center. Exhale, release that right heel down, and we'll bring the hands to clasp behind the back. You can clasp in a non-habitual way. Inhale, open the chest, and exhale and fold. Arms are reaching up and over. Again, find the humbleness of this position. Good, and then we'll release hands to the floor and step to plank. And again, you can move through your vinyasa or move back to child's pose or take a down dog. We'll step forward to meet the hands. Inhale, find that half fold. Exhale and release. And then inhale, we'll sweep up into chair pose. We'll be doing a fair amount of grounding today. Notice the strength of the legs, the connection you're making to the floor beneath you. And let's bring the hands to the heart, and we'll just do a little tapping. So tapping one leg out to the side. Good, and then the other leg. Good. And then we'll rise up and feel the strength of your legs. Feel that sense of connecting to the earth beneath you. Connect to your heart. and connect to calm strength. So see that image before you of calm strength. Let's inhale, sweep arms up. And exhale and fold. Inhale, half fold. Exhale, step to plank and lower, finding chaturanga or lowering to the belly. And then inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, down dog. Good. Step the right foot forward. And now we'll come into a strong warrior two stance, looking out over the front hand. Inhale, we'll reverse the warrior. And exhale, find side angle, left arm over the ear. Good, feel that nice lengthening of the left side. Inhale, we'll rise up, find triangle, hinging at the hips and releasing. Good. Feel the strength of the legs, that strength, and then feel the calm of the heart. In fact, we'll make the sound yam, vibrating the heart chakra, inhaling. Yam. Bring that top arm to the hip. If you'd like, you can play with moving into a balance, moving into half moon pose, placing the right hand down about 9 inches in front of the pinky toe. It can be on a prop if you'd like. Take a moment to find steadiness, reaching strongly through the top leg. Take an inhale here. You're welcome to stay in triangle pose. And then we'll release and step to plank. And here you can move through your vinyasa if you'd like. And we'll meet in down dog. Step the left foot forward, and now we'll set up for warrior two on the left. Strong legs, sink into your warrior. And feel your strength. So much strength than we even realize. So much more strength than we realize. Reach through that back hand and reverse your warrior. Breathe into those left ribs. And then exhale, left forearm to thigh. We'll stretch the right arm overhead. Get long through the right side. Inhale, rise up, and we'll set up for triangle, hinging and reaching. Exhale and release. Arms open wide, heart open wide. We'll make the sound yang, vibrating at the heart. See if you can feel that vibration. Inhale. You can stay here, bring that top arm to the hip, bring the weight forward, and maybe play with half moon. Strong standing leg and strong lifted leg, flexing through the foot, extending the leg long. Good, and then let's release hands to the floor, step to plank, drop the knees, and find child's pose. So child's pose, you can have the forehead on the floor, but if it doesn't reach, you can stack your hands or place a prop underneath the forehead to give you a little bit of pressure. One of the things that is going on right now is that our patterns and habits and our structures have been really kind of thrown up in the air. And yes, that comes with a lot of discomfort. But at the same time, isn't that amazing that here what's happening is exactly what yoga and meditation calls us to do. And that is to break out of our autopilot and operate from a more conscious vantage point. So coming beneath our habitual way of being in the world and be able to get more choiceful of who we want to be. Such a beautiful time to look at where we are out of alignment. Be more choiceful of stepping into a more choiceful place of how we interact in the world, what we bring to the world, and who we are. Let's find our way to a down dog position. And we're going to step the right foot forward and come back into a strong warrior one stance, but the hips can draw out a little bit. We're going to come into what's a unique Kundalini pose. It's called Archer, and it's done with the hands in a similar position as Ego Eradicator. So drawing the fingertips to the base of the fingers, thumbs extended. And we'll stretch the left arm back. I'm doing the opposite of you here, not mirroring you. And we're feeling this stretch across the chest. We're going to be here for a little while, so you get to find the depth of the pose that works for you. We'll be here for 2 minutes. And we're going to really connect here to calm strength. So see if you can steady the body and take out any of those little extraneous movements. And try to find stillness as much as possible. As you gaze beyond the thumb, can you see that image of calm strength? Can you start to embody that image of calm strength? Use your breath here to keep you present. Feeling the expansiveness of the inhale and the release of the exhale. And stay with this image of calm strength. You can feel that in your being. Calm strength. Take all of the extraneous feelings, emotions, and just funnel that into your image. Bring it into a single focus of calm strength. Almost there. Take one more deep breath. You can release your arrow and we'll step to the front of the mat. And just take a moment here. You might feel like one leg is a little bit longer than the other. Just notice what it feels like to be in your body, to be connected to your legs. And we'll set up for the other side. So stepping the left foot forward, we'll bring the hands into that Ego Eradicator position, fingers drawing back, thumbs extended, and then pull that right hand back, drawing that bowstring back. You should feel this nice opening and this real stretch across the chest. Feel the legs powerful, especially that back leg really turn on. Find the depth of the pose that works for you. And then when you find that, lock in. Lock into your calm strength. And see that image just right there in front of you. If you start to lose it and lose that single pointed focus, come back to the breath. Full inhale and full exhale. See if you can funnel everything into that single focus of calm strength. So you're not only seeing it before you, whatever that is, if it's something in nature, a time that you had that you saw in another, you start to embody it yourself right now. That calm strength. Just 30 more seconds here. You're relentless here. Put all your focus into that single point. And take one more deep breath. And exhale. We'll release that bow, release the pose. Come to stand at the front of your mat. And notice if you have a slightly different vantage point, if you feel a little taller. Just notice that. Notice the feeling of enlivenment. Maybe feeling a little bit more connected to you. All right, let's inhale, sweep arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half fold. And exhale, step to plank and lower down. Finding cobra or up dog. And exhale, down dog. Step the right foot forward. We'll return to our crescent pose, so the back heel is lifted. We're going to do a little standing balance pose, so that'll really help connect us to our legs and feet, not that we're not already. But maybe you scoot that back foot in little steps, or maybe you take one big giant step in to find a one-legged standing mountain pose. Find your breath here, find the standing leg getting strong. You can grab hold of the big toe and extend through the foot, or you can just grab hold of the knee here. We're going to open up to the side. So you can do that just grabbing hold of the knee. You can also extend the leg out. Either option. See if you can find a little softness to your approach, softness to the gaze. Good, and then we'll return to center. And switch sides. So, again, we're coming back into that crescent pose. We'll step the right leg back, find the feet on the floor. Arms can be up or arms can be at the hips, and then we'll step forward and find that one-legged mountain pose. Find the grounding of the left leg. You can bring the hand to the knee or to the big, taking a two-finger grip of the big toes and extend the leg forward. You can play with opening out to the side. We'll see if you can find a little playful approach. And we'll return to center and release. Good. Now we should be pretty connected to our legs. Feel that. Feel that connection to the earth beneath you. Feel the feet on the ground. Imagine you can draw breath up through the soles up to the crown. I am. Exhale back down to the soles here. So inhaling up, I am. And exhaling down here. All right, good. Let's take a wide-legged stance here. We're going to really start to bring calming into the system and start to extend our exhales. So we'll inhale, sweep the arms up for 4. And exhale, we'll move down to the left leg for 5. Inhale up for 4. Exhale down for 6. Inhale 4. Exhale 7. Inhale 4. And exhale for 8. Stay here, inhale 4. And exhale for 8. Inhale, rise up 4. And exhale for 5 to the right. Inhale up 4. Same side, exhale for 6. Inhale 4. Exhale 7. Inhale 4. And exhale 8. Inhale 4. Exhale 8. Staying here. One more. Inhale 4. And exhale 8. Beautiful. Inhale, we'll return. And exhale, release the arms. We'll pivot to set up for a pyramid stance. So with right leg forward, we'll have the feet on railroad tracks. So they're not in alignment like a balance beam, but about hip distance apart. And we'll drag the right hip back, left hip forward. We'll make that NG sound that vibrates at the crown. So inhale, sweep the arms up. We'll make that NG sound as we fold forward. Hands can come to props or to the floor. You can also place a bend in that front knee. We'll inhale 4. And exhale for 6. Inhale 4. Exhale for 7. Inhale 4. And exhale 8. If you'd like, you can move into a twist. Inhale 4. And exhale 8. Release hands to the floor, bring them to the hips. Inhale to rise up. And exhale, shake it out a little bit. And switching sides now, we'll step the right foot back. And setting up, feet are hip distance, left hip drawing back. And we'll sweep arms up. We'll be vibrating the crown. You'll feel that at the crown as we fold. Inhale. Inhale for 4. Exhale 6. Inhale 4. Exhale 7. Inhale 4. Exhale 8. You can stay here or move into the twist. Inhale 4. And exhale 8. So release hands to the floor. We're going to actually take a seat, come all the way down, and we'll continue that lengthening of exhale. We'll bring the hands down here at the sides. The legs will extend at a 60-degree angle. You can always place hands right beneath the sacrum for a little more support so that the low back isn't lifting up off the floor. If you'd like more oomph, you can bring the arms up overhead. And we'll inhale. Draw the knees in for 4. And exhale, release them out for 5. Inhale 4. Exhale 6. Inhale 4. Exhale 7. Inhale 4. And exhale, 8. Good. One more core exercise. We're going to inhale, lift the legs up to perpendicular for 4. Exhale, release down for 5. You can do this with bent knees if you'd like. Inhale, lift 4. Exhale, 6. We're hovering above the floor. Hands can be under the sacrum. Inhale, 4. Exhale, 7. Inhale, 4. And exhale, 8. Good. You can release the feet to the floor and feel that power connect to your navel. You can place your hands there. Feel that sense of personal power connecting to you. All right, we're going to roll over to one side, and we're going to take this to a wall, or you can also do this on a couch. I'll show you at a couch with a pillow, so my blocks I left upstairs. But what we're moving towards is this inversion. And so if you're up against a wall, you can put your hips right up next to a wall, pretend this couch is the wall, and then pivot and bring the legs up to the wall. They can also come up to a chair or a bed. And then underneath the sacrum, we'll place a block or a prop to lift the hips. And we're going to find this inverted position with the legs lifting up. And if you are against a wall, you want to find that distance where you're close enough to the wall that it feels comfortable, but it's not so, but your legs are not falling away from the wall. If you're too far away from the wall, it might just not be as comfortable. So you do want to get pretty close to the wall. And then again, lifting the hips up with a blanket or a pillow or blocks if you've got them. This is one of my favorite ways to just bring everything down. See if you feel that sense of just everything softening. Coming inward. Very, very calming position that can be done even before bedtime. A way to just melt away whatever came before. And soften. Feel that sense of just melting. And you can stay here with the legs up the wall. I would recommend releasing any props underneath you if you do that, or come all the way to Shavasana position, corpse pose. We're going to begin moving through a yoga nidra practice, and so I really encourage you to get comfortable, super comfortable on your back. And so if you can find that now, start to connect to your back body. And feel the back body heavy and sinking. And feel the whole back body lying on the floor. Feel the whole back body, the whole body lying on the floor. We're going to begin a little tour through the body, connecting with our minds to different parts of the body. So beginning with the mouth, we'll bring the awareness to the inside of the left cheek. And then the inside of the right cheek. And feel the upper lip, the lower lip, and the space between the lips. And then feel the base of the tongue. Allow it to widen and soften. And feel the hollowness of the mouth. Imagine that you can trace a line from the throat through the ear canals to the hills and valleys of the outer ears, and hear what you hear through your left ear. And now your right ear. And then draw the awareness back inward and bring the awareness to the nostrils as the breath draws in through the left nostril. And feel it move through the right nostril. Feel the cheeks. And then feel all those tiny muscles that surround the eyes. Feel the eyes behind the lids. And then bring the awareness to the back of the eyes and allow the back of the eyes to get heavy and sink more deeply into their sockets. Feel the thinking lines of the forehead. And then trace a line from the hairline to the crown and all the way back to the back of the head at the occipital ridge, the base of the skull. And then bring the awareness to the mind and the left hemisphere of the brain. And the right hemisphere, the brain stem. And then feel the whole head heavy lying on the floor. Bring your awareness to your left shoulder and move down the upper arm to the inner elbow. And feel the hollowness of the inner elbow. Move down the left forearm to the left wrist. Feel into the openness of the palm. And feel the right thumb, the first finger, the middle finger, the ring finger, and the pinky finger. And then feel the spaces between the fingers. Bring awareness up the arm now. Find the armpit and the hollowness of the left armpit. And we'll start to move down the torso, feeling the left ribs, left hip, and that long bone of the femur that draws you down to your knee. And feel the hollowness behind the knee. Draw down the shin bone to the left heel. Feel the arch and ball of the left foot. And feel the left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and pinky toe. And feel all the toes simultaneously. Now bring awareness up from the foot all the way up the left side to the crown. And exhale, bring the awareness all the way down the right side to the sole. Now we'll begin with the right shoulder, feeling the right shoulder blade. And draw down the right arm to the elbow and feel that hollowness of the inner elbow. Move down the arm to the hand and feel the openness of the palm. Feel the right thumb, the first finger, middle finger, ring finger, and pinky finger. And feel the spaces between the fingers. Bring your awareness up from the hand all the way up the arm and feel into the right armpit and the hollowness of the right armpit. Feel the right shoulder blade and ribs on the floor. Feel the right hip. And move down through that long femur bone to the knee and feel the space behind the knee. And move down the shin bone, feeling the heel. The arch of the foot, the ball of the foot, and the right big toe. The second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and pinky toe, and all the toes simultaneously. And feel the whole right side of the body, the whole right side lying on the floor. And feel the whole left side body lying on the floor. And now feel both sides simultaneously. Bring your awareness to the back body, heavy and sinking. And now the front body, light and floating. And can you feel both heaviness and lightness simultaneously? Feel the inner body. We are made mostly of space, and can you connect to that spaciousness inside your body? You feel the air on your skin and connect to the space that surrounds the skin and surrounds you in your room, beyond your room. so that you're connecting this inner spaciousness, blurring the lines of the skin and connecting to the spaciousness that moves out into infinity. And you feel yourself being part of that space. And from that spaciousness, invite in your intention, whether it's calm, strength, or something else that your heart is seeking. Welcome that in now. And feel it like you've already got it. It's right there because it is. It's already within you. It's just a matter of tuning into it. So tune into it. And now start to deepen your breath. And we'll start to breathe the way back to this time and place. And you can introduce a little bit of movement in your fingers and toes if you'd like. You can stretch your arms overhead. And roll over to your right side when you're ready. And then go ahead and press your way up to a seated position. And we'll set up for a final little breath work. So if you'd like to sit on one of your props, you rolled up blankets or towels, or sit on a chair, find a comfortable position. We're going to do just a 3-minute breath meditation. And I'm excited to share this. It's called the Tattva Balance Beyond Stress and Duality. And it's a really great balancing practice, kind of blows off whatever's come before and really brings us into balance. There's a particular hand position. So we're going to place the fingertips, press the fingertips into one another. So it's like that first section of the fingers are connected. You'll do the same with the thumb. And the thumbs are pointing towards the heart, but not touching the heart. The eyes are closed, and then you can bring the inner gaze to the third eye, to the center of the forehead if you'd like. And the breath is pretty simple. It's an inhale through the nose, so inhaling deeply, and then 8 exhales through the mouth powerfully. So you might notice as you exhale, you might need to gauge just letting a little bit out at a time and a little more until you reach your 8. So that's what we're working towards, is an inhale, one long inhale, and then an exhale in 8 parts through the mouth. So let's go ahead and begin. Inhaling. And continuing, making that 8 count work for you. So if it is a quicker 8, or maybe it's more of a 6, make it work for you. We're putting that emphasis on the exhale, which is very calming. Take a deep inhale. Pause at the top of the inhale unless you're pregnant or it makes you lightheaded or dizzy. You know, root lock, you're squeezing Mula Bandha. And then exhale, we'll release the breath, release the hands. Take some time here to notice what it feels like to be in your body. How does the breath feel? You feel a little bit more spaciousness between the thoughts. Perhaps you feel a little more connected to your own calm strength. Let's bring the hands to the heart. So just place the hands one on top of the other, right at the heart center. You can link your thumbs here and even create this little eagle mudra, this mudra for self-compassion. If you'd like, you can even tap the heart with your wings, just welcoming in self-compassion. And bringing the hands into a prayer position. Let's offer a prayer to the world. If there's anyone or any group that you'd specifically like to offer your intention or your prayer to. We'll end our practice with the sound Sat Nam. It's a long Sat sound and a short Nam, and it means truth, or the highest truth is my essence or my name, Sat Nam. So we'll make a long Sat, short Nam sound. Take a deep breath in. Sat Nam. Sat Nam and Namaste. Thank you guys for practicing in this virtual space. Thank you for being here. I hope that you're feeling more of that calm strength. I want to offer that these are times that we really need our practice more than ever. And so if you can borrow any of these tips, please do. What we did generally is we got things moving, which is something I highly recommend, is to get moving, especially if you want to work with meditation. When the mind is really busy and active, it's really challenging to go right into meditation. So if you can get moving, active, you go eradicator, sun salutations, walking before you move into meditation practice. It really helps to burn things up and helps you connect. So generally we got things moving, we got grounded. Anything that you can do to move into your legs, chair pose, anything that really helps you strengthen your legs, just even sitting on the floor, getting out walking on the earth, really great. Just connecting to the earth. Yeah, if you have any questions or any comments, feel free to reach out. This video will stay on my page, and so you can return to it. I will be doing more of these. I think it's really important, and this is kind of my specialty. I've been working with anxiety for a long time, And there's a lot of practices we can do. But my hope is that you can start to develop a daily practice, and if it's possible, even wake up and start with it. So avoid the news completely before you do your practice. It'll really help you get grounded and be able to deal with what comes through the day. That's a really strong recommendation. And then, of course, the obvious, which is to take massive breaks from the news. Just try to really hone it so it's in small pieces and not scattered out throughout the day. And other than that, connect to earth, get outside. And I know you're already doing this. Connect to your people, connect to your heart, and connect with love. So yeah, namaste. It's so nice to be with you today. Wishing you all the best. Thanks. Bye.